Hey everyone, hope you're doing alright. If you're new to the channel, I'm Mike, and today I just wanted to showcase another Destiny 2 build. This one is a Solar Warlock build revolving around Sunbracers and Finality's Augur. You can really use any heavy. I just prefer Finality's Augur because it's solar and because it has good passive damage while you do anything else. For this build, you're going to want to have a very high grenade stat. I am trying to get as close to 200 as possible. One of the fragments on this build does take down your grenade stat by 10, so you want to put on the grenade font on your arms. That gives you a bonus 65% grenade damage and an insane regen. Now for your subclass, you're going to want to run Song of Flame. You can run Well of Radiance, it's also good for this, but Song of Flame gives you infinite grenades and they do a ton of damage. I also run Phoenix Dive because it gives me restoration and cures me when I'm afflicted with heat rises. You can use either melee. I prefer Incinerator Snap, and you're going to want to run Solar Grenades because you're using Sunbracers. Now for the aspects, I use Touch of Flame. It makes my Solar Grenades last longer and shoot out blobs of lava, and Heat Rises as it'll give you your melee back while you're in air. For the fragments, I'm going to be using Ember of Resolve, Empyrean, Torches, and Ashes. You're also going to want to have any Solar secondary that has Incandescent. And obviously for our exotic, we're going to be using Sunbracers. While you have Sunbracers equipped, any powered solar melee final blow will allow you to have a period of 5 seconds with infinite grenades. And Sunbracers also increases the duration of said solar grenades. Now for your mods, you're definitely going to want to have Ashes to Assets. You're going to be getting a lot of grenade kills with this build, and that will give you a ton of super energy back. You're also going to want to have Fastball and Firepower, as Fastball is just very convenient for getting your grenades to go where you want them to, and Firepower will give you a ton of orbs of power on every grenade kill. You're going to want to have at least one grenade font as well. Your chest mods don't matter as much. I prefer to have a bunch of solar ammo generation as well as another solar resistance. You're also going to want to have solar weapon surges, and time dilation will let you have your armor charge for longer, and I'm going to be running these artifact mods. This mod increases grenade damage while radiant, which you almost always will be. This increases your solar weapon damage when you pick up a solar pickup. This will just give you more solar pickups. This will just give you bonus ability regen, and the rest you can kind of switch interchangeably. For ease of access, here's all the mods that I've been running. Now I'm going to go into a Grandmaster solo ops with some of the hardest difficulty modifiers I can add. For this, I'll be 25 light under the entire time. Now the cycle of this build is very simple. You will almost always have grenade uptime and melee uptime as well. What I do is I proc Heat Rises, which will give me restoration when I use my class ability. I try and get a melee kill, which will immediately proc my Sunbracers, which all do an immense amount of damage, plus they also continue giving me stacks of restoration and cure. Now just to show you how powerful this build is, I'm not even going to stun this unstoppable champion, and I'm just going to let my grenades try and kill him. As you can see here, I constantly have a full health bar due to the restorations times 2 stacks. To be completely honest, I've been using this build for quite a long time now, and I still have yet to find a weakness with it. If I were to find one, it would be just the fact that you do need to kill at least one enemy with a solar melee to proc your Sunbracers. However, I typically find that that's a non-issue, as in almost every activity, there's going to be at least a few adds. Now I just threw 2 grenades on that unstoppable champion, still at 25 under by the way, and killed him almost immediately. A nice addition to the Sunbracers perk is that you do not have to start throwing your grenades immediately. You can wait a few seconds. I believe you have a 5-second window of just waiting before the perk goes away. Now here's a good place to show the weak point of this build, being that you kind of need to get a melee kill for this, for the Sunbracers to be useful. But to be honest, it doesn't matter that much. I still am able to get this boss's health down in no time. Here we go. Here, I'm just going to kill one enemy, throw 2 grenades down, and he's... That's embarrassing. Yeah, as as you can see there, this does insane amounts of damage. This build excels in PvE, especially in places like raids, dungeons, and hard difficulty strikes and ops, because you will always have almost your entire health bar, unless you get one-shotted, to be honest. And the grenades do so much damage, it's not even funny. Plus, due to the fact that the grenades do send out solar projectiles, you can throw them on the ceiling above a boss or above a room, and it will clear out the room and do an insane amount of damage to whatever boss you're fighting. And it's not just good for being solo either. This super does buff all of your allies, as well as the Phoenix Dive, also giving your allies Cure. Plus, all of your powered melee attacks make you and your nearby allies radiant. Anyways, that should wrap it up. If you want to go try this build and let me know what you think in the comments, please do. I'll also probably be live on Twitch sometime either this Tuesday or Wednesday, so if you want to pop in and say what's up, go right ahead. I'll have it linked below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment what you want to see next, whether it's a build, other games, or anything else. And with that, I will see you in the next one.